For latest astrology videos, subscribe AstroEdify channel and press this bell icon to get notified when a new video goes live. Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. This is our fifth part in our astrology basic series and we are continuing our Panchanga. I have already made one video on the Panchanga where we have discussed what Var is, what Panchanga means and how Var is calculated, how the sequence of the weekday is decided and what role does the weekday lord in which the person is born has on our lives, what does it control. So if you have not watched those videos, you can watch that in the playlist of the channel. In the card section also the link is shown of those videos and the playlist. Now today we are going to talk about the Tithi, which is the second part of the Panchanga. Panchanga literally means 5 limbs of time. Panch means 5, Anga means limbs or the parts of the time itself. So time plays a very majority role in our lives because we are living our lives with respect to time and in time. So in astrology, time is divided into various aspects depending upon its control on our various things in our lives. So there are 5 parts in Panchanga. One is Var, one is Tithi, one is Karan, one is Nakshatra and one is Yoga. So we have already discussed about Vara. Today we are going to talk about the Tithi and what Tithi means, how it is calculated and what does it represent and what kind of importance it has in our lives. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in the description. So we are going to talk about the second part in Panchanga today, that is the Tithi. Now see, what I have seen so far is that people neglect the importance of Panchanga, and I have already mentioned multiple times that Panchanga holds the fundamental value in the concept of astrology. If you are unaware or neglecting the importance of the Panchanga in the analysis of the chart, then you are consciously ignoring majority part of the analysis of that person's horoscope. So even if you do not know the complexities of the horoscope and you still just see that how the planets controlling the Panchanga are placed in the chart, you will be able to understand about the maximum information of that chart. Nearly 70 to 80% is just seen from the Panchanga itself. So this much importance it has while analyzing any chart. So that's why I am already making these videos where I have found many people that they directly jump to the complex analysis of various planets and houses and combinations and aspects and whatnot, but they ignore this fundamental important aspect of the astrology. So I have already discussed about the Vara. Today we are going to talk about Tithi. Now see what Tithi is. Tithi is the lunar day in which the person is born. Var is the weekday in which the person is born, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and so on. So that is according to the solar calendar, solar weekday. And Tithi is according to the lunar month cycle. So if as you are aware that moon rotates around the earth for about 30 days and it completes the cycle in 1 month. And in 1 month, moon has 2 phases. One is the waxing moon period and another is waning moon period. So waxing moon period is the period when moon is increasing in the size and waning is when it is decreasing in the size. So it completes both the phases in 1 month and totaling up to 30 days. Now this each day that moon is revolving around the earth, that each lunar day is counted as Tithi, or it literally means the lunar day in which the person is born. So as a person is born on a particular weekday, let's suppose you were born on a Tuesday, similarly Simultaneously, you should also have been born on a particular lunar day as well. So that is called as Tithi. Now, the thing here is that we will see here what Tithi is. Now, Tithi is where the water resides in the body. As in the past video, I have already discussed that Var is the place where fire resides in your body, where Agni is holding the important role in your body. That is Vara. And Tithi is where water resides. So we need water also to live and survive. Without water, we will be dead. Our body is made up of nearly 65-70% water. So water also holds a equivalent importance as the fire in constitution of the life in this whole world. So Tithi is the place where water resides, and technically it's the lunar day in which the person is born. Now we will see how it is calculated. Now Tithi is calculated by knowing the difference of the moon's longitude and the sun's longitude and divide each by 12. Now see, why 12? Because each Tithi is 12 degrees long. And it's simple because there are total 30 Tithis. 30 Tithis means 30 lunar days in 1 month. So 15 of Shukla Paksha means waxing moon period, when the moon is rising in growing in phases, and 15 of Krishna Paksha when the moon is waning. So if you divide, a moon should complete 360-degree cycle. So if you divide that, means 360 divided by 30, what will you get? Each Tithi is going to be 12 degrees long. Now, if you put your data into any software, you will automatically get that on what Tithi you were born. But how it is calculated manually, that I am showing here. Here you are seeing the chart, and see here the sun's degrees. As I mentioned, it is a difference between moon and sun's longitude. So first, the sun's degrees here is 29 degrees 16 minutes. So sun is in the first house, and since it is in the first house means it has not passed any particular sign. So it is 0 signs, 29 degrees 16 minutes. And if you convert minutes into degrees, you divide 16 by 60, you will get 29.266 degrees. Similarly, moon's longitude is going to be 9 signs because moon is sitting in the 10th house, and moon has completed 9 houses, mean 9 signs has been passed by the moon, and it is sitting in the 10th house, means in the 10th sign. So we will say that it has passed 9 signs, and in the 10th house it is at the degrees of 17 degrees 27 minutes. Now you convert 27 into degrees to 27 divided by 60. So 17.45 degrees, and 9 signs, each sign is 30 degrees long. I have already discussed this in my past videos in astrology basic series. In the second part, I have already discussed that each sign is 30 degrees long. So 9 into 30, you will get 270, plus 17.45 degrees is equal to 287.45. Now you get the difference of sun and moon's longitude. You will get 257.79. And if you divide this by 12, because each Tithi is 12 degrees long, so you will get 21.4825, means 21 lunar days have passed and the 22nd Tithi is running. So 22nd Tithi means 15 days of the waxing moon period is over, means 15 days of Shukla Paksha are gone, and the 7th day in the Krishna Paksha is going on. So person is born in the waning moon period, Krishna Paksha, Saptami Tithi, 7th lunar day. So it is known as, this is how it is calculated. So this is the chart of Swami Vivekananda. He was born on Krishna Saptami, and how it is calculated, that I have shown you. You can do this in your own horoscope as well. Now we will see that what Tithi represents, and it is very important part of our lives, because Tithi is your marriage and a relationship, emotional makeup, satisfaction and fulfillment, and what are you seeking in life to be content, because it controls water. Water is the only element out of all 5 elements which has soothing, calm capacity and nature. Rest all of them, whether it is fire, earth or air or akash, ether, all of them, they are quite harsh, or they do not at all have any kind of inclination towards emotional aspect at all. Because if you talk about fire, fire is already aggressive, fire is harsh, fire is uh, quite hot in nature. It does not have to do anything with emotions at all. Same thing with air. And because air is symbolized with movement, and air also has aggressiveness in it, a lot of movement with a lot of strength and power in it. That is what air is. Then it is earth. Earth means something which is logical, which is standing to some fundamental holding ground, which has some practicality in it. That is what earth is. It does not have any emotion, it has pure logic in it. So water is that element which has the emotional aspect, which has feelings, which symbolizes feelings. Remember this, because it represents the calm, soothing, peaceful nature of the elements. So Tithi is the place where water resides in our body, and hence it governs our emotional makeup, our satisfaction, and the things which we are seeking in our lives to be happy and content, which matter to us. And most importantly, marriage and relationship is one of those uh, uh, things in our lives which is very what you can say, very important aspect related to the emotional part of our lives. Hence Tithi governs marriage and relationship also. So maybe people see other combinations and seventh house and seventh lord and Navamsha chart and everything for the analysis of marriage. But if you ignore the Tithi, you will never be able to understand that whether the person's marriage and relationship are going to be good or bad. If Tithi is good, then the marriage happens at proper time and marital life is happy and peaceful. You get a good partner and spouse. But if it's badly placed, then there will be delay and there will be several problems and issues depending upon the chart in the marriage and the relationship. It can be on a lower scale and it can be on a disastrous higher scale where the marriage ends at last. So it depends on the Tithi Lord itself, that how the marriage and relationship is going to be functioning in the person's life. So this is very important what you can say parameter to judge in a horoscope when you see. And apart from marriage and relationship, there are many people who, apart from having a relationship and marriage, also seek out various other things which for their internal emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. So that also depends on the placement of the Tithi Lord, that what drives you emotionally, what makes you happy or curious to pursue in this life to make it worthwhile, so that you are emotionally content and peaceful. So that is also Tithi. And the Karak of Tithi is Venus. And so see here that moon is the planet which produces the Tithi, and Venus is the planet which is the natural significator of the Tithi. So Venus is that planet which is the which is the symbol or representative of relationship, marriage, happiness, emotions, feelings, and joy in our lives. So Venus becomes the significator of the Tithi, moon becomes the giver or the producer of the Tithi. Now here you are seeing the table also. Each Tithi has a particular lord. So as I mentioned, there are 15 Tithis in Shukla Paksha, 15 in Krishna Paksha. So it starts from Pratipada, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Sashti, Saptami, Ashtami. Then Navami, Dashami, Ekadashi, Dwadashi, Triyodashi, Chaturdashi, and Purnima. And similarly, after this is for the Shukla Paksha. Then the Krishna Paksha will go in the same way, but it will end at Amavasya, not Purnima. Amavasya means new moon day. Purnima means full moon day. So Who is the Lord? Simple, it's easy to remember. It goes on in the formation of the weekday, in the sequence of the weekday itself, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So for Pratipada, the first lunar day, the Lord of the Pratipada is Sun. Then for Dvitiya it is Moon, Tritiya it is Mars, then Chaturthi it is Mercury, then Panchami it is Jupiter, Sashti Venus, Saptami Saturn, and Ashtami it is Rahu. Remember, Ashtami is Rahu. Navami again starts with Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. Then Purnima Lord is Saturn. And again, when you will go for the Krishna Paksha, Amavasya Lord will be Rahu. So this is how the Tithi Lords are calculated, and they are categorized into various elemental nature also. So as you can see, Agni, Prithvi, Akash, Jal and Vayu. So Agni, nature of Agni will be prominent in Pratipada, Sashti and Ekadashi, and Prithvi, Akash and Jal and Vayu are respectively shown here. Means these tithis will have in their own elemental nature also. How they are judged, how you can see the place, the marriage and the relationship of the person through the tithi. This I will show you with examples later on in videos. But so far, what I have told you is that you have to understand Panchanga first. If you don't know anything about it, even if I tell you, you won't be able to understand anything. So I will explain with examples that how through Tithi Lord and Varesh and with the element, with the usage of Panchanga, you can assess the marriage and the relationship or the health or the life of the person. So that we will discuss in the future videos. So far I have discussed today what Tithi means and what importance does it hold in our lives. Okay, I hope that you would have understood by now this part of the Panchanga. In the next video, we will talk about the Karana, which is the third limb of time, means the third part in Panchanga. What does it mean, how it is calculated, and what does it represent, that we will see in the next video. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my website, Facebook page and Instagram. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.